Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an Amazon video, and I started putting together like an Amazon must-haves or Amazon favorites video, and I realized pretty much everything that I wanted to share was related to home decor, specifically fall decor. So I thought, why not just make an entire Amazon fall decor video? So that is what today's video is going to be about. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Of course, everything will be linked in the description box below. If you're not already and you like videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up, and we will just go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is a little bit of a pricier product, and it is a Mackenzie Childs pumpkin. So these are so luxurious and designer. I just am obsessed with this brand, Mackenzie Childs. She does the most beautiful pieces, honestly, for every season, but I love the stuff that she came out with this year for fall. I actually already have one of her little checkered pumpkins just like this in the black and white color scheme, and I keep it in my guest bathroom, and although it is small, it truly just adds so much character to that space. I loved it so much that as soon as I saw this neutral color scheme, I had to go ahead and pick it up because I just think the beige and white is so pretty, and it just has the gold stem here. I just thought that this neutral color scheme would be especially easy to match anywhere in my house, and I actually haven't even decided quite where this is going to go yet. I might keep it down here in my studio, but then again, I kind of want it to be seen everywhere, so I need to find a home for this. But honestly, this is a piece that no matter where you put it, it's going to stand out from anything else. Like I said, Mackenzie Childs is a designer, so a little bit pricier, but I do think these pieces are worth the investment, so definitely check them out. I want to say this is the small size, and then they also have a mini size, which is the smaller one. My black and white one, I believe, is a miniature because it is a little bit smaller than this, as you can see in the clips here. I really wanted to update my pillows this year in my living room, but I did not want to buy a full new set of pillows. Pillows can be so expensive and so hard to store, and although I fell in love with many different pillows at a bunch of different retailers, they were like $30 to $35 each, and I just couldn't justify it. So immediately I went on Amazon and searched for brown floral pillowcases. That is exactly what I was looking for, and that is exactly what I found. So these are the pillowcases that I went with, and I do really like them. I will say it's not going to be the softest thing in the world, but honestly, the throw pillows are mostly for aesthetic anyways, and they are pretty thin. I accidentally got the wrong size, so I am going to send these back and get the size bigger, but as far as the pattern on these, it is exactly what I was looking for. These just look so vintage but modern at the same time. This style is very popular right now for fall home decor, and I just love incorporating this rich chocolate brown into my fall decor this year. I don't know why, it just feels a lot more elevated than anything that I've done in the past, so this is really exciting to me. And my plan for my pillows upstairs is to kind of do a little bit of a mix match moment. So in years past, I've done a lot of throw pillows on both of my couches. I've done 4 that look the exact same on the very far ends of both of my couches. On the longer one, I have 2 additional pillows that go right next to that in a different pattern or color. On both couches, I'll usually have matching lumbar pillows, and then I will also have additional pillows that are the more cutesy ones that are shaped like pumpkins or that say thankful and all of that kind of stuff. But this year I wanted to do it a little bit different. I'm only going to do 2 in this pattern, 2 in another pillowcase. I'm ditching the lumbar pillows, and I'll have just a couple of the little pumpkin pillows that I have from Pottery Barn, and I think that's about it. So I'm interested to see how that's going to look. Like I said, I just want to make it more functional, more cozy looking, and a little bit more simple, I guess. And this does come in a 2-pack. The other pillowcases that I have are these, and they are just a beautiful orange pillowcase with the orange pumpkins all over it. So it's kind of like a monochromatic vibe, and these I really like. I will be honest, mine are from Temu, but these are all over Amazon, and I guarantee you they are from the exact same company. Companies overseas do this a lot. They'll sell on multiple different places, Temu, Amazon, sometimes on Amazon under multiple different sellers. So I would imagine you're going to get the exact same thing. So I'm going to link several listings down below for this exact pillowcase because it's really nice. I'll also link them on Temu if you'd prefer to shop there, but these I was super impressed with. The little pumpkins are very fuzzy and soft, and these are super affordable and the exact color I was looking for. They're just like a deep burnt orange color, which is the color I primarily decorate with in the fall. And the back of these is actually kind of like a faux suede, so I was really happy with that. Not only are these going to be so cute, but they're also going to be very comfortable adorable too. And here's what the two look like next to each other. It is a lot going on, a lot of pattern, but like I said, I'm kind of mix matching, so these two might not necessarily be right next to each other. I'm gonna play around with it and see how it looks. I will go from there and adjust as needed. I did get a couple of new outdoor rugs to go underneath of my doormats this year. I usually put one on my side door, one on my front door, so I have a couple different options, and I have not even opened these, so we can do that together. The first one here is sticking with that brown theme. You're going to see that theme a lot throughout this video. Like I said, I've really been loving decorating with a chocolate brown color, so I kind of wanted to bring that trend even to my outdoor decorations. I love to get these to go underneath of my doormats, so usually I'll get my doormats at Kirkland's or Target or Walmart, somewhere super affordable. I don't really like to spend a whole lot of money on a doormat. I love putting them over top of a nice thick outdoor checkered rug like this. I have purchased so many of these from Amazon over the years, and they do hold up pretty nicely. But this year I am going to try this new Scotch guard spray that I got also on Amazon. It is supposed to protect outdoor rugs, so I'm going to spray all of my new rugs with this and see if they hold up any better outdoors when it comes to the sun beating down on them or water damage, because where both of my rugs are, they do get wet when it rains, and that can be a problem over several months and years. I usually can only keep rugs like this for about a year, maybe two, depending on how long I have it outside, but they definitely fade and get a little dingy throughout that time. So I'm really hoping that the Scotch guard spray works, because I'd really like to prolong the life of this beautiful chocolate one. And this one is pretty big, as you can see, so perfect for a front porch setup. And this is like really thick, very good quality. And then the other one I got is just black and white, and the black and white checkered rugs are usually the rugs that I go for outside, but a lot of mine are just like the brown one you saw, except in black and white. So you could see that one is a little bit of a wider checkered pattern, but I saw a lot of people using this smaller checkered rug, and I really liked the look of it, so I wanted to pick one up for myself. And this is just beautiful, exactly what I was envisioning. And to me, this one would really be cute for Halloween specifically. I will probably use it for fall and Halloween, but overall I just think the smaller checkered pattern just adds a much more unique and modern twist to the outdoor rugs. So I'm very excited to see how this looks. I will put the sizing that I got in the description box, because I'm not quite sure. This one is definitely a little bit smaller than the brown rug, so I will probably put this one on my side door. That is a little bit of a smaller space, but I do believe it comes in a few different sizes, so you should be good to go with whatever size you need. Sticking with the chocolate brown theme, I also wanted to mention the entire new bedding setup that we did in our master bedroom. So I usually try to switch out our bedding for each season, just switch it up here and there with different sheets, different textures, blankets, things like that. And I was just really not feeling what we had the last couple years. So this year I really wanted to go for a quilt or a duvet that was kind of in like a linen material. So I found this incredible beige, lightweight linen feel duvet cover, and it is beautiful. I love this. I cannot say enough good things about it. My husband and I have not used a duvet and a duvet insert in quite some time. It's just usually not my style. I get very hot when I sleep. I don't like a really thick, huge blanket, because usually I like something thinner, and then I like to have a really soft, fuzzy, cozy blanket that I can like pull up to my chin. So I know that's like super weird, but I really do prefer a very thin comforter. And that's been my problem with duvets, is I feel like a lot of times they are too hot, at least the ones that I've had in the past. But with this duvet insert, I made sure to get one that was cooling, that was very thin and quilt-like, since my husband and I are used to sleeping with only a quilt and a little blanket over top at night. Of course, I will link all of the specifics down below, but we got a very thin duvet insert, which is exactly what I like. Although you could get whatever duvet insert you want, just be sure to read the description, read the title, and see what the weight of it is, and make sure you're gonna get one that is comfortable for you and your preferences. But yeah, I love the duvet cover. It's just stunning, so minimalistic, so clean looking and modern. And what I really wanted to do with this is get a really nice set of chocolate brown sheets. So that's exactly what I did, and we've actually purchased this brand of sheets before. I believe we have them in like a nice deep red for Christmas time, and just a traditional beige color. So this really is a product that I keep coming back to, just because they are so affordable and they're very soft. Like, I love getting into my sheets every night. They feel so smooth on my skin. They hold up in the wash really well. And this chocolate brown color is so rich. It just pulls everything together. I love the neutrals for the base, and then I can kind of play around with the accessories of the bed, like blankets and pillows. And to be honest with you guys, I've never been a huge make the bed person. I know that's like very controversial, especially in the influencer space. I feel like every influencer acts like they make their bed every single day, and I just don't. My husband and I don't really move a lot when we sleep, so the blankets don't get too messed up. So we usually just like pull them up, but I'm not someone who adds a million throw pillows, and I always wanted to be that person, but I'm just not. I will tell you guys about the throw pillows that I do have, but I just wanted to be honest and tell you I do not put them on every single day. Usually just like if I want my bed to be fancy for any occasion, or if I feel like it that day, whatever it is, I'll throw them on there. And we do have 3 nice large throw pillows that go across our king size bed, and I have beige velvet pillow covers for them. I think they match this setup just fine, so I'm probably going to keep them, but I will say I did order those to match a different bedding set, so I'm not sure if it's exactly what I would have chosen for this setup. If I were to do it again, I think I would do a really nice burnt orange velour on the pillowcases, and then I just have a couple cutesy little neutral fall pillows in front, and then I do want to get a really nice long burnt orange blanket to go across the bottom of the bed, so that is my next Amazon purchase. I did have a blanket, but it wasn't quite long enough, so it looked a little awkward, so I just need to get a king size blanket, and that'll be good to go. Another blanket that I've had for years that I also really like is just the classic brown and white checkered blanket that's in that really soft, stretchy, fuzzy material, kind of like a Barefoot Dreams blanket. This one that I've had for years is great. I travel with it. I have slept with it every single night for months and months and months at some point. They do hold up really nice in the wash. If you're just looking for like a soft, cozy plush blanket that still has a cute, trendy twist, I think these are a good option. I also have that exact same blanket in the black and white for Halloween. I did want to mention that Amazon has some of the cutest pumpkin pillows available. I did not purchase any because I already have a couple pumpkin pillows, and truly, how many pumpkin pillows does one person need? Not that many, so I had a little bit of self-control, but I did want to throw it in here for you if you don't have any pumpkin pillows and you've been wanting some. These are a really nice, affordable option. They have great reviews. They come in so many colors, and I just find that these are the cutest accessory to add to your couch. It gives your space just a little bit of texture, a little bit of color, and a little bit of shape, so it truly is adding to your space in every department, and I cannot recommend these enough. Another way that I like to use them is on top of your blankets in a blanket basket. So I have like a taller blanket basket in my living room, and I just kind of messily put the blankets in there, kind of drape one over the side, and then I put my pumpkin pillow on top of it, and it looks adorable. And I find that it really makes sense there because you don't have to move it or lay on it. I know pumpkin pillows aren't the most functional pillows ever, but honestly, no throw pillows are that functional. So I think they're cute, and if you've been wanting one, Amazon is your place to go. So next up, I have these 2 wooden risers that I recently purchased, and I love both of these so much. So these are another very trendy piece of home decor. I've just been seeing pieces like this everywhere on Instagram and Pinterest, so I wanted to pick up a couple for myself, and the first one I got is a little bit smaller, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this one. I'm thinking some sort of soap dish, so I might use this in our kitchen, but I just love the natural wood look. It's just beautiful, and honestly, you could easily make this, you guys. It was pretty affordable, so I didn't feel bad about it. But yeah, stuff like this, is it necessary? No. It just adds an element of height to your space and makes everything look intentional. So for example, if you have hand soap and dish soap sitting out on your kitchen sink, adding them to a platform like this makes it look intentional rather than messy. So that is exactly what I love about pieces like this, and I just really liked the coloring of this one, and like I said, how affordable it was. This next one I'm even more excited about because I think this one is a bit more unique. So you can see it has a really unique shape here. I love the light wood color and the natural wood look here, all of the different lines and everything. And this one kind of has almost like a guitar pick shape, which is very interesting. And on the bottom, you have round legs. So another very interesting detail. Obviously not super tall, but still it does just add an element of height to your space. You could play around with different heights on whatever area you're decorating. Think of this on like an entryway table, and you put like a little vase and candle on this platform, and then you have like a stack of books next to it, something like that. I think it would be so beautiful, and this is just such a modern looking piece of decor. Sticking with some wooden pieces, I also got a 2-pack of these little trays, and to be honest, I did not know it was a 2-pack. I definitely don't need 2, but these I'm not quite sure about, so you guys will have to let me know what you think. But I feel like in the picture they looked like they were a little bit more of that deep, rich chocolate brown, but in person I feel like they have a lot of gray in there. Like there's a lot of gray tones in the lines of the wood. So I think these might be a return for me, but I still wanted to show them in case they would work for your space. This piece was such a random buy, but it just kind of popped up as one of the suggested items for me, and I really loved it. I just think this is really going along with the vintage yet modern vibe I'm going for. Like I love the look of vintage, but I don't really love traditional vintage, and I know that's like very controversial because everyone would be like, oh my god, you can find so many amazing things in the thrift store and antique shops and stuff like that, and I'm sure there are beautiful things that I would love, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm like a little bit lazy when it comes to thrifting and stuff like that. So I like the store-bought vintage looking stuff, and this is exactly that. I mean, it even says vintage port on it, so how much more vintage looking can you get, you know? But I just loved the gold tones of this, especially the more antique gold look. I don't have many clocks in my decor, and I think that is actually a really nice way to decorate. I think a lot of times when you have a space that you need to fill and you don't know what to put there, we go to the same old things, vases with florals or candles, and you just can't keep doing that in every single space. So I think this is going to give me a unique look, so I'm able to mix it up a little bit while still matching my decor style. It gives all like the fall cozy vibes, but I also could see myself using this in other seasons too. And it is a functional clock, so you have the battery back there that you can change out if needed. Sticking with the gold vintage looking theme, I also picked up this lamp from Amazon that I'm very excited about because this actually does not require any cords at all. And anything that does not require cords is like my best friend ever, because I cannot stand the look of cords and having to figure out where to place them to where they can be plugged in. Then you have to hide the cord and it just doesn't look as clean anymore. But this does not require that at all. It comes with a light bulb and it is completely rechargeable, which for me, I'm probably not gonna have this on every single day for that long. So I think the rechargeable aspect won't be an issue for me. I'll just be sure to charge it before I have people over or before I want to use it. So yeah, it just has an on switch here and you just tap it. It has 3 different levels. So this is the first level, this is the second level, and then this is the third level. So I'll do that again so you can see multiple times, but I am obsessed. Like this is just the best thing ever. Once again, looks so vintage and beautiful in your space and just add something that's not already there. Like how many spaces in your house would look so much better with just some accent lighting, but a lot of times you just don't even want to mess with it. You don't want to mess with the cords, you don't want to mess with lighting a candle all the time, or you don't want to invest in like a whole floor lamp. But this is the best solution. Like it just looks so high-end, so beautiful, but it's also functional at the same time. And I just got a very simple one with a white lampshade with the gold vase that is of course going to match my other gold accessories all throughout my house. Similarly, if you want an actual candle in your setup, but you don't want the hassle of always lighting a candle, or maybe you're very nervous about candles, I would suggest you guys the candle warmer. I've had this for over a year now and I cannot sing its praises enough. It is so good. So this is equally as beautiful as the lamp, but this is also very functional because it is going to warm your candle very slowly. So it's going to prolong the life of all of your candles, and it's also safer in my opinion because it has a timer on it. So every time I turn this on, I set it for 2, 4, or 8 hours, and that just gives me so much peace of mind knowing that I don't have to remember to blow out the candle before I leave or before I go to bed. And you can also set the strength of the light as well from lower to a little bit higher depending on how fast you want your candle to burn or how intense you want the smell to be. So I think that's a really cool feature too, especially if you are very sensitive to smells. But all of those things aside, it's also just beautiful. If you are looking for that really cozy look to your space, this is going to give you that. I will also link the candle that I use with it most of the time because I just think the two look really beautiful together. It also incorporates that deep chocolate brown color we've been talking about, and this candle smells incredible for fall too. This is a little coffee table book that I got this year, and I'm really excited about this one as well because of the color. You guys already knew what I was gonna say, but this is the book Call It Home by Amber Lewis, and mostly I just love the color. Like I said, I already have the Magnolia table book, I think is what it's called. I'm going to stack with this and then place something on top for a really cute home decor moment. But I just thought this one would be a really nice addition, and it's a really thick book, very good quality, hardcover, and the book itself is actually really nice. Like I love this. I can see myself flipping through this year after year for home inspiration because basically every single page has pictures of different areas in your house, and there's just so much inspiration. This is just like having a Pinterest board board in your home on your coffee table that you can flip through at any moment of any day. So I'm actually very impressed with this and so happy I purchased it. A couple other things from Amazon that I've had for years that I just love to spruce up any space. The first would be any boho beads like this. I do so much with these. You can honestly throw them anywhere. I use these all season long. I'll have to insert some styling videos, but this is just an example. With a setup like this, you could just put it around a decor piece and then just kind of like have it hanging off just like that, and then kind of extending on whatever surface, maybe an entryway table, any sort of shelf or dresser, things like that. So that's the main way I use them, is just draping them around things. You could also put these on a bar cart as kind of like a little garland like this. You could also do them on a blanket ladder and tie it in a little knot and it'll just kind of hang on one side. I think that's a pretty look. Or if you have like a bowl of potpourri, you could drape this in the bowl, once again kind of overlap it with each other, and then have the little fringe hanging off the bowl. Truly so many options for such an affordable price. Like, you cannot go wrong with getting a few of these and just adding them to different areas. And then also this little Pompus Grass set from Amazon. I've had this for years and I mostly use the cream colored traditional looking Pompus. These are so beautiful. I have some out for fall right now, but I've also used these in the summertime, springtime. They're just so neutral. You can throw them in any vase and they look amazing. I like that these are a little bit smaller, so these are definitely more for a tabletop vase. They're not like the huge Pompous that you see sitting on the floor. That's like a whole separate thing that I also love, not from Amazon. But these little miniature ones are great for sprucing up a tabletop, adding into a vase with other florals, or just standing on their own. And I like that this actually comes with 5 different kinds. Like I said, I mostly use the cream colored one, but all of the others are beautiful too. And I do find that they hold up really nicely. They look stunning upon arrival. Like, they look really realistic. So you can't go wrong with a set like that. Like, it's so affordable for everything that you get. So this is a newer purchase this year, and this is a set of prints actually. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but on Pinterest and Instagram, I've been seeing everyone do these really beautiful vintage looking gallery walls for fall. And I really wanted to create one myself, although I don't really know where I would do this because I don't currently have a lot of wall space in my house, and I've actually not looked at these prints. So, oh wait, they totally sent me the wrong ones, so that's awkward. Okay, never mind on this one. This was a fail in real time because these are not the prints that I ordered. They sent me like a bunch of sailboats, lots of water, another like sailboat, another boat. I will put up a picture right here of the ones that I ordered, so I'm gonna have to switch these out and see what I get. So that's very unfortunate. But yeah, my plan was just to go to the thrift store and get some pretty gold frames, or even if they're not gold frames, I was gonna buy frames and then spray paint them and then add these beautiful fall looking prints into the frames and create a really pretty gallery wall. I liked that this set came with all different sizes, and I loved the deep, rich fall tones included in these prints. As far as the quality goes, I will say the paper feels really nice, so I am hopeful that these would be awesome if they sent me the right ones. And then just a couple things that I wanted to mention that I have in my kitchen. The first is a beautiful table runner, you guys. I've never really done a table runner in my kitchen. We have a very small kitchen table and it's round, and I just didn't really know how to style it. I usually just put something in the center and call it a day. But this year I was like, maybe I should do a table runner, and I got this really pretty burnt orange mesh kind of see-through fabric. It looks like drapery, like it's so gorgeous. It was a little bit long for our table, so I just kind of scrunched it in the middle, and then I have like a really pretty wood and gold tray that I sit in the middle, and then I just have a vase and a pumpkin and a candle on there, and I think the whole setup looks beautiful. So I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, so much so that I really actually want to get a black one for Halloween and put that out and make it kind of spookier. I think that's going to be stunning. And I have a 1.5-year-old toddler, and surprisingly she has not touched this table runner at all. And then I also got a 2-pack of this leaf garland. I really wanted to create a very cozy, cute little fall window in our kitchen, so that's exactly what I did with the window above our kitchen sink. I really like how full these are. They come with lots of orange leaves. They also have like little pumpkins thrown in there, and these also come with fairy lights that you can string around the garland. I did need a 2-pack to cover the entire length of the window in our space, and it is a pretty small window, so I feel like anyone would need a 2-pack. And I do really like the way this looks. I think it's beautiful, especially if you decorate with traditional bright oranges and even yellows. This is going to be perfect for you. I will say a lot of my decor is a little bit of a darker orange, and these are very bright, so I'm not sure about that, and I'm interested to hear your opinions. So let me know your thoughts on this setup. Should I keep it? Should I do something different there? I don't know. I'm very undecided about this. My husband husband loves it, so he wants me to keep it. He thinks it's like a really nice cozy fall vibe, and I like it. I think it's cute. I'm just not sure if it's matching the whole vibe of the kitchen. So let me know what you think, and depending on what you guys say, I'm gonna either keep that or change it up. And the last thing that I wanted to mention in today's video are these hanging faux floral arrangements that I got for outside last year, and these have held up so nicely. They're so beautiful. I love the color scheme of these. We just have these hanging on 2 little hooks outside on our back deck. They just add such a nice touch to our outdoor deck area. We have chairs out there, a fire pit, my beautiful egg chair, and we just love to hang out in this area with friends and family, especially in the fall, because it's like the perfect weather to turn on the fire pit, get cozy with a blanket, and have a couple beverages, or even do s'mores out there. We just love it, and these faux floral arrangements are the perfect touch. They really do look realistic, and I was especially surprised and impressed with how well these hold up in all weather. It gets pretty windy where we live, and we get a lot of storms and stuff, and these have not moved at all. Even if they shake and sway back and forth, they're not moving. They have not once come down, and I had them up all last year, and the flowers still look incredible. So you do have to put these together yourself, but it's really not bad. I actually have a video of me doing it on my Instagram, so I will link that down below as well if you need a little guidance on how to get started. But I think that they would look great in any space, hanging on your front porch, your back porch, in like a little garden area, or whatever you want to do with them. They are just gorgeous. And that completes this Amazon fall decor haul video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite piece from today's video was. I'm very interested to know your decor style. Are you into like the very traditional colors? Do you keep it very neutral? Do you like the golds and the vintage looking stuff, or are you more of a modern person? Let me know, and we can chat in the comment section down below. While you're down there, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I appreciate it so much, and hopefully I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!